Hello, welcome back, Laker family. Back with another post-game recap of the Lakers versus Blazer game. The Lakers continue their hot streak after the poor start to the playoffs. They never looked back. They came out this game with the same intensity and level of focus that they did leaving the last game. They had the mindset of, we're going to come out the gate, guns blazing. We're going to put a foot on their neck and just get the game over with as quickly as possible. That way we can give our stars rest, for the next game. And they did that. Very proud of my Laker team. A very spectacular performance from none other, LeBron James. He continues to show his playoff LeBron mode and just keep continuing to shake off all the doubters and he's continuing to impress me even more as the games go on, especially at the age that he is. I don't think I haven't seen anything like this before. And it's very, very pleasing to watch as a Laker fan. There was a lot of question marks about him coming into the playoffs during this bubble, because after the first game or so, he kind of dipped in his level of play, in his level of aggressiveness. And I was saying I didn't know whether or not if he was just trying to save himself for this moment. And it looks like that is the case. It looks like he was just basically just, not mailing it in, but don't, unnecessarily go full throttle at age 35 when you don't need to, when it's very, very unnecessary. And now he's in the mode, and he hears all the talk as well. He's coming out and he's taking no prisoners, and this guy just hitting deep threes. He hit like a 36-footer. And JaVale McGee was funny. He went back and was like looking all over the court, trying to see where LeBron shot it from. The guy was just in a rhythm. He only missed 2 shots tonight. That is very amazing. The Blazers had simply no answer for him. When LeBron James plays like this, he is no doubt the best player in the league. You have a couple of players kind of pulling at his Superman cape, trying to catch him. You like Giannis, Luka, Kawhi. You got players like that, but he continues to just, shed them off. He's shedding them off, and he's also shedding off Father Time, shedding him off. And it's very, very impressive, highly impressive. He ended up with 30 points, I think 10 assists, 6 rebounds. He even got down the court and had one of his pad and chase down blocks, just all over the place, playing great defense, doing it all, setting guys up, getting guys comfortable. What more can you ask for from him, from his performance tonight? And all of this was done basically in the first half. The game was basically sold up first half. First quarter even, if you want to, be technical about it, first quarter the game was put away. Anthony Davis, amazing himself. He ended up leaving the game with back spasms. I'm not sure. I really don't think it's nothing that serious. I think it's more precautionary. They just threw that out there to keep from sending him back out there, which is a smart decision. He ended up with 18 points in just 18 minutes in the first half, and his services was no longer needed in the second half. That shows you the depth of this team when we play up to the level that we're capable of playing. I've been saying this all along. We have the pieces. We did a great job signing players to complement LeBron and Anthony Davis well. And it shows. It shows even without the services of Avery Bradley and Rajon Rondo. We're still a deep team. The only thing that was holding us back was guys were not playing even up to a decent level that they're capable of. So they're doing that now. We got a sighting from Danny Green finally. Caldwell Pope is slowly picking it back up, just like how he did with the regular season. He started off extremely cold, then he picked it up. and became extremely hot. It looks like the same thing is repeating itself now. He started off cold, now he's picking it up, and he's making major contributions to the team right now. Caruso continues to play scrappy defense that nobody gives him credit for, and we still played great trap defense as well. We kept Damian Lillard quiet through this whole game, even before he went out with a knee injury. So that no excuses on the Blazers' part, and there was no excuses foul-wise. They cried from the last game saying that we got way too many calls and the refs were on our side, blah, just acting like little whiny babies. When on our reality, you had more foul calls this game. You had one more foul call than we did this game. Y'all had 31 free throw attempts, and we had 30 free throw attempts. So what happened? You got your calls, and y'all was still on the court whining like little babies all night tonight. Carmelo, they were just, I think it was more of frustration, but it got to the point where they were just so whiny that even took them out of their game even more. Who knows? They might have been able to get on some type of little run to get back, but they was just whining so much to the refs, and they were just mentally defeated. Once we just blitzed them and put a six-piece combo on them, they was done. They just got all out of character, and it was over with. But yeah, Damian Lillard, he shot poorly. He was no impact. He shot 3 of 9 from the field tonight. I believe he only had 10 points. So for a guy that was on a roll, he didn't scoring 50 points a game in this bubble. Our defense just shows you what it's capable of. Teams should be scared of us right now. It's very our defense is very intimidating once we lock down. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Also, the block party came back. The block party showed up, and that was missing for a huge part of the bubble. The guys had a total of 9 blocks tonight. JaVale McGee had 4 blocks on his own. Danny Green had a couple of blocks. So a great defensive stifling effort from the Lakers tonight. I feel like we have the best defense in the league, even better than the Bucks, better than the Clippers, especially better than the Clippers with that Soul Train or parade line that Shannon called it earlier, that they're giving up to the Mavericks, just letting them parade down to the gold every trip down. And I want to touch on that subject a little bit. Remember all the pundits and all the fake analysts that were putting the Clippers ahead of the Lakers and just crowning them and just dissing us, saying we wouldn't even make a 7th spot. Some of them were saying we wouldn't make the playoffs. Some of them were saying our defense will be trash. Some of them were saying our offense would get stagnant because all we got is LeBron and Anthony Davis. All of that, you name it. And look what's happening. They're all trying to save face, or they're either trying to hang in there. They're trying to hang in there by a string, hanging off of a cliff with the Clippers, just to keep themselves from looking like total idiots for what they were saying all year. You see it all over the place now. Guys just with butt faces looking stupid because they don't because they're eating their words now. They have to eat their words. Chris Broussard, Colin, all of them trying to save face now. It's funny watching it now. And every time the Clippers lose, it's like they're trying their best to still save themselves somehow. It's funny. It's funny. The Clippers supposed to have these 2 so-called top defenders of all time on the team, and they're just getting blitzed by the Mavericks all over the place. And Paul George turning into what Skip calls him, George Paul, as usual, right on cue. You should have came to LA when we had the welcoming arms for you, but you basically threw dirt in our face and crapped on us and dished us last minute. We all remember that. That's something that we'll never forget. Laker fans don't forget stuff that easy. He came out with that whole little 2-part series, and then all of a sudden just turned his back on us like that. We remember crap like that. And so you're getting everything that you deserve right now, Paul George. Everything you deserve. Enough of the Clippers trash team talk. But I'm back to the Lakers. I'm very pleased with what I saw from the night. There was no fiddling around. There was no playing around with our food. No, let's go in there, knock them out, Mike Tyson style. Get it over with. Let's do the same thing. Game 4, come in there with that same mindset, that same focus, and let's cross our fingers and just hope that it's nothing serious with Anthony Davis, which I don't think it is. And we don't know about Rondo yet. He may end up being a game time decision. I would like to see him get in there, just get a couple of minutes, get his feet wet and see what he can do, because we desperately need another playmaker. I love Caruso in there, but Caruso to me is more for defensive purposes, scrappiness, things of that nature. Rondo is more playmaking, getting guys, generating more easy shots for teammates. So I think that's all I have for today, guys. As always, thank y'all for watching. I love all my subscribers, my true supporters, for rocking with me since day one. Let's help this channel grow, and y'all can do that by subscribing to join the Laker family. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.